Go back to screensaver. Moon, you gotta go lie down, please. There we go. I like it after an hour. I like the screensaver. Oh, that's a live? I know that was live. It happens when you watch stuff and you're like, hey, what's this? Gonna wait for a minute before I introduce myself. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna fix. Go edit. Nope, cancel. I like this. New tab. Edit. Man, can't believe it's March already. March 2nd. Save. Oh, we gotta get all this, don't we? Hit it. Save. Change, please. Pictures. That looks good. I'm gonna go to Coffee Time, live stream. Done. Because this is exactly that, a podcast live stream. I don't see a chat. It says I have a chat, but I'm gonna just go, good morning. I got 5 though. Welcome. My name is Justin. This is Coffee Time Live. I do this pretty couple times a week, as much as I can. We'll see how many times I can do it this week. Yeah, like I said, I'm Justin. This is Fox and Robyn recording. I am streaming from my studio. I see 15 of you on there. That's great. My phone has caught up. My computer has not. So I think I'm going to hit refresh. See what my refresh does. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just got to refresh things. But thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Hi, Moon Bear. She's like, I want attention. You want up here? She's like, no, just attention. That's fair. Grab my coffee. I got my coffee. I got my little rolly desk here that I can push out of the way. And I do a lot of the time. Just because it's easier. But I think I might go like this and see if I can't. There we go. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. And get the Moon Bear back in the shot there. But I am grateful for those who have hit the like, subscribe, and watch for our channel. It helps us out. Yeah. Feel free to ask us questions. Like, that's what I do on these streams, is I answer questions either about the studio, about myself, what you're wanting to know. I am thinking about maybe trying to make these a little more informative. We'll see. Let me get my chair a little bit fixed here too. But yeah, hit the like and subscribe button and watch our other videos. We got a bunch of other stuff you can watch. I got my chat on my computer monitor in front of me, which, if you've been watching shorts and stuff, has changed. I actually, for a while, had it on an arm on this little desk here, and it was too close to my face. And I'm trying to get things out of right in front of my face here while I'm mixing, but also to where I can still hear my monitors. And I'll turn that on. That's why I kind of switched. But if you've seen that video, that little short, go watch it and let me know what you think. Not a lot of people have watched it, so, which is fine, you know, it happens, but like I said, come have coffee with us if you're on a coffee break with your lunch, if it's that time of the day, or if you're just waking up. Come hang out with us. That's what we're here for. You know, we've got a couple videos that I've shot recently. I need to hook my camera back up, or I need to just shoot this way and just let it be. I haven't decided yet. Ooh, I have Gmail. Of course I do. It will get paid today. Just be patient, Pulse. It's like, you haven't paid us. I'm like, I'm aware. Gotta clear out the spams. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. It's not one of those like, you get a lot of those guys who are like, yeah, we're doing this on our live stream and blah blah blah. This is just to kind of chill, talk with people. You know, just to kind of let you know what we do. Wonder, what are you doing back there? Stop licking my couch, you weirdo. She's such a little weirdo, that little dog. Sometimes my dogs make it on here, sometimes they don't. But yeah, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Feel free to watch our content. Come on and hang out with us, and you know, we'll go from there. Like, I'm not afraid to answer any questions, as long as you kind of stay appropriate. You know, we'll be good. Oh, there she goes. You go lie down, Moon. You were fine where you were. So I do have session today. I got a like. Hey, thanks for that like. Super grateful for that. Feel free to drop in. Why am I? Oh, like, why am I live? I'm not. That's my looking at the wrong things. It's okay. I'll take it. I'll take 51 views in a minute, or an hour. I've done 51 in a minute. That was a crazy day. I had a short this past week that just, for me, viral. Not necessarily in the full sense of viral, but for me, it was like, hey, it went all the way. It went all the way. It went a lot further than I thought it would. So I was like, cool, 15,000 views. Yeah, come hang out with us, chat, talk, whatever you might want to comment, do whatever you want to do. Hit that like and subscribe button though. That does help us out. Like, we're getting there. We're growing. Every day is a new thing. That's for sure. Oh, no subscribers. Yeet. Feel free to do that. I did the video on a microphone that I've got sitting around here somewhere. Oh, it's on the stand. So I'm like, why can't I find it? It's sitting on the, put it on the stand because I was supposed to have a session yesterday and I moved it to today because I had some family stuff that I needed to do that I had kind of forgotten about, and I had to fix my garbage disposal. So life happens. That's kind of why I haven't done a lot of these live streams lately. I've been super busy. Let's see, can I angle one more of this? Oh, yeah. We'll move the camera around as we need to. Oh, I got that. You kind of see under my arm here, under my coffee cup, that I'm pointing at. That's a mini fridge. Not you, Moon. You're a good girl, though. She's like, just give me loves. That's all I ask. But yeah, I got that mini fridge. You kind of see that brick in the corner there. A buddy of mine gave it to me last week, so I now have a little fridge down here in the studio to help put cold drinks in. I need to figure out what I'm gonna put in it. Right now I got like a couple beers, and that's really about it. And that's more just for me to have down here to hang and kind of. There's times where I sit down here, I just want a beer while I'm working. You know, it's like, why go upstairs? Although sometimes it is nice to leave your station to kind of go and do stuff, which is also why this desk rolls. I have this desk set to where I can pretty much put it anywhere. I can put it out of the way. I don't know if I'll ever do like a standing desk type deal. Right now my monitor sits on one of my old racks, and it's a rack that, in all fairness, has probably seen better days, but it has an old tape machine in it that does kind of work. Moonberry, you just want attention, don't you? She does, this puppy. All you get from me is attention. You're with me all the time. You're with me all the time. Yeah. Let's show the people. Let's show the people this moon bear. We'll show her. This is the moon bear. Ah, that's what she wants. Just want to be held. Dad, I just want to be held. No, you can't play with that. You can't be in my coffee cup. Sorry, pup. But this is my dog, Moon Bear. She's my buddy. She's one of my buddies. I have another buddy. His name is Dish. This is my princess puppy. She's the one that's like been super coddled since she was born because she was run. Okay, I'll put you down. She was the runt of the litter, and you know, the doctor all over me. Go lay down, Moon. Go lay down. I think she's partially deaf too. Like she had some health issues and stuff. I think she's kind of gotten around it, but we'll see. We'll see if how long I keep her, if I keep her. So, oh, that's cold, Moon. Go lie down, dog. Go, just go lie down. She's like, I don't want to lie down, Dad. I want to play. Yeah, that's definitely behind. There we go. That's better. But yeah, I like doing these little live streams like this. I say little. They're usually about an hour. They start out little and then just grow dramatically. Like, they just get huge. And I don't know if that's just me. Or if it's every time I'm like, I'm going to get off, and then someone asks me a question. I'm like, well, I should answer that question, shouldn't I? So, but, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, don't use the desk. You're in carpal. I'm like, actually, I'm using just this top, and I won't because everything sits right on the desk. So, I think it's funny. Actually, push that forward just a little bit more. I do like it because it gives me a place to sit my coffee. I can go like this. I can set it there. I can set it here. I can set my coffee down while I'm working. With the way it was before, I had just enough room for the monitor and the keyboard, and it wasn't very ergonomically. It wasn't great, but happens. A whole lot of people talking, which is fine, I guess. Got some people watching though. We've gotten quite a few watch views. Last month we did like 55, 53,000. What did we do last month? Will it tell me? Will it tell me? February should. It should tell me. Yeah, last month we did 53,000 watch views. Or yeah, just views, 53,000 views, which was all thanks to you guys. We couldn't have gotten it without you guys. Everybody that watched our streams and our shorts and you know, just interacted. Thank you for making the shortest month of the year our best of the year so far. Last month was our best of the year ever, for 49. So this so far is like, it keeps going up. Like I'm looking at it here, and it started little, and it got a little bit smaller, and then it got a little bit bigger, and then a little bigger, and then a little smaller. It's kind of done this. So I want it to keep doing that. So we're gonna keep putting some more effort into the streams and the YouTubes and the lives, and we'll still be doing like live streams of artists that come in here and record with us. I might be doing some stuff with me mixing and mastering. I gotta figure out how to do that. It'll probably be something similar to this, where I have a camera looking at me, where I'm looking at a screen, but you're also seeing my screen. Right now you can't see my screen, but I do have some things that are gonna work for that pretty well. I keep toying with the idea of a PC. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Just to get a little more power. Not that I don't like my MacBook. I love it greatly. I love it portability. I love ports. All that stuff works really well. It's got it's got a little bit of power to it, you know, to do what I do. But I'd like something where I'm not having to worry. Like, this has 8 cores, and even if I got something that was 6 cores that hyperthreads to 12, or got another 8 core that hyperthreads to 16, something like that. I haven't found anything that's like, yeah, that's what I want. So I do like the MacBook. Don't get me wrong. I do like the Mac architecture. Let's see, can I go to... It's not what I wanted to go to. Oh, I was like, where'd my little thing go? I was looking for my socials. Facebook. If I can find it. I keep looking on Facebook because that's usually where you can find the best deals for stuff like this, or just a straight up trade. Sometimes I can find, like, yeah, someone wants to get out of Windows and into, you know, into a Mac. I'm like, well, I'll trade you the MacBook for your customer, not a wait. Ryzen 5 12 gigs of graphics card. That's a crap to almost 3 terabytes of storage on it, 30 gigs of RAM. I just don't like that, like, gaming PCs all look, and I've thought about just building one. I haven't found anything that's like, yeah. I might go, there's a store here in town here that sells like used ones. Hi, Brent. I'm not going to do that. Brentley King. Hello, dear. We're doing well. Yeah, you were on here earlier. You're the kiddo that was on last week. And I do mean that as a kiddo. But I find a lot of stuff that's like, yeah, we want this, and it's all like glass. Like the whole thing's made of glass. I'm like, that's not what I want. So I have a few that I have done, but there's, like I said, there's a place in town here that will sell. They buy and sell like people's gaming machines. So, but I don't know what they're. I haven't even been in there for so long that. The one thing I like about having like a custom tower is that I can change the parts out when things break. I can just I can continue to make it better. I can like start at a base and just keep expanding. The Mac I can't quite. I'm kind of just stuck with the system, which is fine. It does me quite well. But having PCIe lanes is handy, especially for having PCIe cards like I do. Oh, I forgot I had Velcro in here. Once I had a Mac Mini stuck here. And the Mac Mini was great too. I did a really good... I had a really good experience with that Mac Mini. I just wanted something to be mobile, but now I'm kind of like... I went too far. I went too mobile, I think. I think I did. I think I just went way too mobile. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do like working on this large screen. I'm working on a 32-inch screen, not a laptop screen. So I'm not like people are like, oh, the 14 inches is too small. I'm like, for traveling, it's great. Honestly, and I do plan on doing some traveling this year, where it would come in handy. Kind of would come in handy, but there's times where I'm like, do I really need to take? Like, I can do a lot of this from my phone, like I am right now. And I look really red on my phone right now. If I look on my, nope, I look the same there. I might put a light up. I haven't been putting a light up lately, but I've been streaming from a slightly different location, so I might change. I feel really red. I really do. I wonder if I have a filter. Is there a filter that... Ooh, what if I go like this? That's effects. There we go. I'll turn retouch on. That's going to help. Let's see what else we got here. We got lighting on. There we go. Ah, there's a lighting setting. I didn't know that. I feel better. I feel better on the stream on my camera. I was looking at the other one. I'm like, I feel really red. But yeah, come ask questions. You know, give us what you think on stuff. We'll kind of go from there. I don't know how much I'll actually do this stream today. It might only end up being half an hour. Might be an hour. We'll just have to see. Oh yeah, look. That's crazy. Like as I move, it changes color temperature. That's wicked. Huh. That was very interesting. Yeah, it was okay. So now I'm kind of I don't have an answer. That's weird. Anyways, like I said, I might go check out some PCs today. I got a little bit of time to not kill, but just kind of like, yeah, let's go look. Let's go see what we can find at the used shop in town. I have to go get groceries today anyways, which is why this might be a short stream. I do need food. Oh, that's wild. As I get further away or closer, it changes color temperature. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it and see what it does. But I do like the Apple ecosystem. Although now all I have is my phone. So even if I got rid of my laptop and went with a PC, because I can't seem to find a Mac that I don't want to spend 10 grand on a Mac. I really don't. If I can say I spend 1,500 on a desktop that has this similar specs to what I'd have in a Mac, I'd be interested. I could go Timberland and see if they. It's a church I used to do some work for, and sometimes they are like just trying to get rid of custom machines because they want everybody to have a desktop in there. I know their streaming computer was one that I built years and years ago, and there's really nothing wrong with it. So, not seeing anything here. Oh, sticker went away. Gaming PC for trade. What are you trading though? For a gaming laptop. And gaming people are really weird when they're like, I'll charge you a MacBook for that. And they'll be like, we can't game on it. Well, you can. Depends on your titles, but you can. What are you licking over there, dog? She's going to town on something. Paw? The couch? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Because I do like my setup kind of the way it is. I like the fact that I can pick it up. But I would like to have like just a few more cores. I really would. Like it's a straight 8 core. Like and I kind of wonder why Apple hasn't figured that out. Like why haven't they figured out hyperthreading? Because everything else does it. Everything else will hyperthread. Intel, AMD, those guys will all hyperthread, but the Mac stuff won't. I wonder why. I know some has to do with power efficiency, which is what they're trying to like be. What is this? It's just the RAM. And the thing is, like, RAM prices have gotten just out of hand. They really have. That's the other reason I'm like, maybe I'll stay. But I do need to go to the grocery store. And the PC shop that I want to go to is right next to the grocery store. That's a hard part about having it be next to the grocery store. You're like, do I really want to go in there? And I do have a case. I have fans. The only thing I don't have is like a power supply, a motherboard, RAM, and a CPU. And I've been looking to see if I can't find something cheap. This guy's got one, but yeah, I don't want an AIO. I don't want to buy an aftermarket. Never buy an aftermarket AIO unless you absolutely know, like, it's been cleaned and flushed and redone. Because a lot of those got junk built up in them. So, but you know, some of this started when I had to pull out my old Mac Pro the other day, and I was like, this is actually I forgot how decent of a machine this is still. I had to pull some stuff off of it, and I was like, this is actually really, really cool. Like, if I could get this Mac up to, snuff, that's just the case. I want something in it. That's the problem with some of these people are like, yeah, we'll build you a PC. I'm like, I don't want you to build me one. Really? 5800. Does it come with the cooler? That's 1, 2, 3 full PCI lanes. I don't know if that would fit in that case though. But it comes with the RAM for how much? $700. It's really not that bad because a Ryzen 9 is not cheap. It's not. It's like the top tier of the Ryzen stuff. It's just ridiculous, and not in a bad way. It's just it's like the top end. It's like buying an i9. Well, gaming PC. So the funny thing is, like, when I build my PCs, I build them to be silent. So I wonder what PC and Parts has. Sometimes they have. Let's go to the website. Yeah, they've changed their website. And they've got some decent deals on desktops. i3, Athlon, A6. Those are the cheapo ones. I don't want the cheap ones. I want something like what would be in the $500 range. i7, 600. 6th gen. That was hard to say. AMD Idea Center. Let's go to their top. Yeah, i9 12900K. That's a $12 or $2,000 machine. Yeah, they got nothing. Yeah, see, gaming desktops only. I don't know if I'd put an i5 4th gen as. It is technically a gaming machine. It's an old one. There's a Ryzen 5. Maybe I won't go in there. I might go in there and look for parts because I would like. To see what I get for parts because I have some parts around here. I have some cases. I have pieces of a desktop around here. So that's cool. Run PC. They don't have. I don't know. Yeah, they used to be. These computer doctors have. That was neat, Google. Oh, Computer Doctors has a website, and they're not far from me. So much if I can get like computer parts, but there's nothing. There goes the fridge. You hear that little thing popping up? That's the fridge. Let's see, mother and CPU combo. Let's see what I can find. Can I do, yeah, within 25? That's fine. Sometimes you can find some really good stuff. That's a mini ITX. That would be cool, but it's not enough. Like 7. I'd really like to stay away from Intel-based stuff unless something. Oh, hello! The chat blew up. Hi, how you doing? Discord mod file. Okay. Say hello to these people. Ellie does stuff. What does Ellie do? Eli. Sorry, not Ellie. Sorry about that. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I know. I got a tummy. It's called getting old. I cannot, man. Let's see if I can even. Let's go to your channel. Abdul. Yeah, I'm just going with Abdul. I can't do it. There's too many things in there. I tried. That's all you're going to get. But yeah, people are like, oh, this tummy. Always coming on physique, which I think is funny. They're like, yeah, I'm like, you get old and things happen. So, but I'm looking at what I can find. Unless someone contacts me today and they're like, yeah, I'll trade you a MacBook for that. Water cooled CPU. Yeah, that's a full. Yeah, that is a workstation. That thing looks like it's about the size of an air conditioner. MSI gaming machine. Cool. Good for you. I was named after a pair of boots. So, and I'll let you try to figure that one out. Squeeze the machine. 5. That's an old gen. That's like Gen 1. Would not be a terrible machine. 1080 Ti, not good enough for today's anything. Well, it's probably okay for most needs, but I look at some of the stuff and I'm like, I need a PCIe card to put in there. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I know it's a country. My mom's been there a few times. Been to Iran. I don't really get political on here, and I really don't ever want to, because why? So, what was I listening to a thing the other day? Social media, the news, everything we watch on a screen, basically, that's not like tutorials and stuff like that. Anything that involves news or newscasting or, you know, they want you to live in fear. They really do. Like the stuff that happened in Mexico last week, they wanted you to feel like the whole freaking thing was on fire. It wasn't. It wasn't even on fire for very long. The stuff that was on fire, I think it was like a couple cars, you know, and they just made it look like the whole freaking thing was on fire. And it's the same with the whole everything that's out to get you. Like people are like, there was a point in time where people were like, "You're just being paranoid, dude. They're not out to get us." And now it's like, hey, maybe social media is not all that good. Maybe they are kind of out to get us. She loved Iran. She's been there, I think, twice. From what I remember, I can't. It was a while ago. It was pre-COVID. PC parts. Hold on. What do you got for PC parts here? We got DD4 RAM in pairs of 8 gigs. So two gigs, 2 sets of 4. So 8, 16, 22, 23. Oh, okay. I do believe in God. Probably not the same God you believe in. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that's kind of the thing is I'm finding people, you believe in God, and then you listen to their beliefs, and they're like, I don't think we're quite. I would take that Sapphire, that Radeon 570. I could put in my Mac Pro Tower. This guy's got like almost everything. He's got a CPU. 7. Is that Gen? Where did it go? This guy's got a whole bunch of PC parts, and I was just trying to see what he had. $100 for all of it. I hit send, and I didn't mean to. That's one thing I like about chat on here. One true God, Jesus. That's one. He's part of God, the 3-in-1, the Trinity. Yeah, because that Radeon 570, I could put in my Mac Pro, and I could turn my Mac Pro into probably a decent machine. Not that it's not a decent machine now, but it's all stock. But with the Radeon, that Radeon would make it a decent machine. So I don't really like to get into politics or beliefs, just because that's not what my channel's about. I'm just kind of here to chat, but I don't mind chatting with people if they ask questions. But there's people like, I believe in the one true God, and then you find out it's like, well, your one true God is different than my religion, you know. So like Muslim, Islam, Christianity, and the Mormons, they all are very close in beliefs. Not completely, but they're close. So when you talk to people, like, I have some people like, yeah, and Jehovah's Witnesses, like, I'm this, and then you find out like, well, you're actually Jehovah's Witness. We're close on what I believe, but so, and it's all fair. You can all believe what we want to believe. Yeah, so you're Islamic, which is fine. Life moves forward. You know, I don't really care. You know. Yep, that's getting hidden. You post inappropriate stuff, you get hidden. Yeah, I do like my MacBook. Don't get me wrong. I like it a lot. It is a 6-year-old machine though, so believe in Jesus' prophet. That's great. believe in what you want to believe. Believe that dumpsters, will get you to heaven. I don't really care. It's not what I'm about. Talk to me about music? Absolutely. I'll talk to you all day about music. That's the one thing I can talk to people, and that's kind of why the streams kind of this was kind of, I didn't say invented, started, was because I was needing an outlet to just sit and ramble about music. There's a lot of liquid cooled PCs out there. Do I believe that they benefit you more? Yes and no. I've seen some air coolers outperform the AIOs and water cooled stuff. So I'll talk to you about PCs all day long. You start calling me daddy, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get pulled. I'm just not into it. Just not into that. But yeah, it's like I do like my MacBook. It's an aging machine, and not for 6 years. Was it 6 years old? I've thought about returning it to the place that I got it from. That sold. I bought it used. It's a 6-year-old machine. I bought it used earlier. Well, just a few weeks ago, actually. And I've been thinking about. I don't know if I want to do it right now. Like if I did it now, I'd be a little screwed, I think. Because I have a session at 3. I don't want to go like get a new machine and be like, oh, by the way, I don't have Pro Tools and although you guys stop posting stuff for review. Yep, you're gonna be in trouble. One more and you're out. I just don't know if I'm gonna get a new machine right before a session. I've had to do that a couple times. And luckily, all my sessions live on SSDs. I have an SSD caddy down below. That's when people are like, well, I need this much in my computer. I'm like, I have a caddy down below that it runs. Cool thing is it runs Thunderbolt or USB-C. I've used it both. It's the same speed either way. And it's done really well for me. Which is part of the reason why I'm like, do I want to get rid of it? Not really. I do like it. G5. Man, I haven't seen one in a while. I've thought about putting some, but my Mac Pro is only a quad core. Drinking coffee, hence the coffee time. In case we were wondering, that's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking coffee. It's black coffee. And it's now gone. So, it's just stuff like that where I'm like, well, if I do that, what? Like, I need something with there's a Quadro. Yep, and yeah, it's got another one with it. It's just ridiculous. PC, like, computer parts have gotten ridiculous in the last, like, couple weeks, actually a couple months, because of the whole AI data farms that are being built. Well, go for it. Make some coffee. Hang out with us. Do whatever you want to do. I don't know. I still try to think about, like, do I just stick with what I got for, I don't mind what I got. I like it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just going to stick with what I got because for portability, it's a lot easier. So that Mac Pro, I got an old Mac Pro tower, and that thing weighs, it is literally a boat anchor. It weighs so much. Sure, what's a fun fact about coffee? As long as you keep it clean. I haven't found anything that's like, yeah. We'll see. Oh, that's pretty clean. AIO already in it. Only 2 channels used. I want to see the freaking cut. Whatever. Yeah, it's an old i7. I don't want an older. Not that older processors don't perform bad. It's just that your longevity. And I do like having my MacBook. I really do. I was trying to think, like, oh crap, if I do go to a desktop, when I take it to go do, like, I do have a week where I go up to the mountains. yeah, so that's why we have the FDA here. We have a drug and drug and alcohol. FDA stands for no food. Anyways, the FDA here, that stands for something I can't remember what. Not drug and alcohol. That's something else. But the FDA, they allow certain parts per million of all sorts of things in your food that you didn't know about. Um, yeah, so there is that. I just don't know. I just would like to find something that I could just flat out use the way that I want to use it. It's this one. This has an AI on it, and it's all white. Hell, you could just sell the RAM. RAM prices are ridiculous. Oh well, let's see what happens. Moving forward in time. Let's see who can message me. It's not what I want to see. See all in Messenger. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Cancel. Just go away, please. That was old. Anywho. In the woods, not particularly. Have I seen UFOs? Yes, but not in the woods. Have I seen things that don't necessarily exist all the time? Yes, it's part of who I am. But we have mountains, and a lot of people live in the mountains, so it's getting kind of hard to hunt in some places because the amount of people that are just like cruising, that are decided to live up there. One final cup. What? Oh, their soup. Their soup of the year. Their seasonal soup's going out. It's like, what are you talking about, Chick-fil-A? Couldn't figure that one out. Got a new subscriber. Thank you for the new subscribe. Oh, okay, 2 new subscribers. Sorry, it just updated. It only said 1 for a minute. It says 2 now. Thank you to the 2 people who have subscribed. Greatly appreciate it. We're kind of coming close to an end here. It's been about 45 minutes. I'm kind of thinking I should go get something to eat, go to the grocery store, do lots of various things. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just don't know. Life moves forward, though. That I do know. It's not gonna do like local. Yeah, that's fine. 25 miles. We do 20. Actually, let's do. Kind of cool. The movie, yeah. It's a movie. It's all right. Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind. Close Encounters of the Third Kind was better, which was shot back in the late 70s, early 80s. I can't remember exactly when it was shot, but that was a much better movie. But it is what it is. All I can say is it is what it is. Ah, dang it. It does that. There's a lot of space in that Omen, that's for sure. I don't know. Got rid of the Mac Mini because it was giving me issues. Trade for an e-bike. No. 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 That's a good song. I don't know why it just popped into my head, but it did. Happens. Life moves forward. 4060 Ti, 8 gig, 2 terabytes. But just I don't get it. I don't get the RGB stuff. Cool. Good for you. There used to be a time where you tell people that and they think you're crazy. Pro B760, that's cool. Intel processor. Yeah. Well, that's cool. It's a cool machine. Out of my price range. I did find a guy with a Mac Pro who basically, he basically had exactly what I wanted. This wouldn't be a bad machine. I don't know how I feel about all the stickers, but that can always be removed. Do I remember you? I don't know. I need to see your channel. Kinda? Good for you, Bean. Do I remember you, though? Cammy, I kind of remember you. It's been a while, I believe, though. So, if we talked about anything specific, I'm sorry. I don't remember that. Could use the money. Sure you could. I kind of like one of those PCs with the wood fronts. I think they're kind of cool looking, but that's just me. I think it might be time to hop off this and actually get some work done. So, I think we're getting to that point. This guy's got a crazy machine. I don't know how I feel about the coloration, but it's a crazy machine. i5 1200, 12th gen i5. No trace pickup only. Interesting machine. Very interesting. Find just used stuff because that's do I like custom PCs or Macs? Depends on what I'm doing. It really does. I've had both, but I need to go back there and see what I have because I have a bucket of just random parts and stuff, and I need to go through it and see what I can get rid of for one. Two. Yeah, that's just kind of where I've been. I've always kind of had custom machines or I've had Macs. I've had one or the other, and I wouldn't say I've flip flopped back and forth, but it just depends on what you need. There's stuff that a PC does really well, and there's stuff that Mac does really well, and the gap between those two things is getting better. Thank you, weirdos. Yeah, just a weirdo. Anywho, I think I'm gonna hop off here. Like I said, I'm gonna go do some work. Stop browsing the internet and actually get the stuff done before people come. I get groceries and just do various other things. I need to look and see what I need. I have a list, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hop off. It's been about an hour. We're getting close to an hour. It's been like about 50 minutes, which is fine. Sometimes these go 50 minutes. Sometimes they go more. Yeah, that's all I know. So, anywho, we'll see you all in a later date, another stream. And we're going to go on into the rest of our day. So, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Oh, man, I'm going to do it again. Hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. And we will see you all at another date. In case I did miss you, good morning, good evening, and good night. And we'll see you.